and welcome to Gusto Live Reaction right here from the city of Lagos on this beautiful Wednesday morning. To our Muslim friends still, on the break. What are we waiting them? Is it Barika?
It's still Idel
Kabir?
I don't know. But
Is this one the big Salah or the small Salah?
I think this is the big one.
Wow, it's the big Salah.
I know they kill. This one is where they kill the ram.
Yeah, where they kill the ram.
So yeah,
okay, I think that.
But I haven't seen any Salah made.
Sheilu
Nuruddin.
You did tag us for Twitter. I don't send me it come here. Okay, no one, guys. Welcome to Gusto Live Reaction. Thank you guys for liking our video, sharing, subscribing to the channel.
Guys.
Tony Fesky here in the building with the one and only Sheyi Kubana of Gusto. I saw a comment on the video we posted yesterday that Sheyi is back. Well,
I never left anywhere. I never left.
I guess it's been a while the person watched some videos.
I was doing some things in the trenches. Trying to do one or two.
Anyways, you guys, when he goes back to the trenches, you see the trenches.
What's going back now? I'm here now. Why you whine me? Me?
No, we did here now.
Messi.
You beg. We want to talk Kizz. We come beg. Anyways, Kizz had won at the DMV. Where it was drag and throw. We came here to talk about it and all of that. And right, just what you said has happened. Your opinion was okay. Let's just chill. We do not know what's wrong, and then let's wait for Kizz to talk. Now Kizz has spoken. Before we even check out his comments, do you think it took him so long to talk, or it was just right about time?
I think it was right about time. That he spoke and everything. When fans have the right, like I always say, to demand that artists come up and turn up for events. Not just turn up, but turn up in a very massive way. You can't, as an artist, not give the fans what they have paid for. These people pay a lot of money. People travel from different cities to another city and everything to come and watch you perform live. And I think the fans deserve an apology, which he has done.
He has
I know that there were a lot of people that came up to talk about this lady. Actually started the whole thing about how she moved the pardon from her account so that she can balance well and talk about Kizz. You're a great artist, but I really believe you haven't gone as far as you should because of the nonsense you pulled tonight. What a mess. Now, Kizz was 4 hours late to show in the US only to perform for about 30 minutes. The crowd went having its papers and cups were thrown on stage as the script reform. Very typical of Nigerian artists when they have shows at home, and as they say, charity begins at home. Kizz under fire for coming late to his US show. According to like a lot of
now Kizz has posted, apologizing. He said, DMV, thank you for showing up last night and sincere apologies for all that's happened. For some reasons, my passport was withheld at the US consulate in Nigeria until the day of the show, and previously booked flight has been cancelled. Same reason I rescheduled the New York show. Just for love and respect I have for you and my craft, I got the next available flight to New York. The second I had my passport, thinking I could make it because of all of that and everything. Do you think this apology was sensible enough?
Yeah, of course. If Kizz has said that his passport was withheld at the US consulate in Nigeria, for whatever reason I don't know, saying that it was withheld until the day of the show, it's either they didn't submit on time,
because I was going to say,
or the documentations just were not right. I don't think the US
announced
for them to eventually release it, it means there was something that was, So I think.
So is it a situation of it being seized or the process getting cleared on that day?
I think this has to do with proper planning. Nigerians as we are and everything, we love to do last minute stuff. So I think this is just a case of submitting when you know that the time to make all these approvals. When you submit and as an artist, you think I'm a superstar and everything in 2-3 days.
When you don't send your
Davido is a citizen of the US. So he can decide to say he's coming to the US tomorrow and he books his flight today and everything. But if you are a Nigerian citizen and everything and you need to submit as an artist, these guys don't know if you're an artist or not. You have to submit and it takes the normal process. At times, maybe if you meet the consul general and everything, they could say, oh yeah, just some sort of special treatment. But at times this thing takes. So I feel this on Kizz part needs to explain why when you say for no reasons, for whatever reason or for reasons unknown to you, I think this is simply a case of not submitting on time. And of course, the fans in DMV were not having it. Now he's come to apologize. It is fine that he has apologized. I mean, that's one responsible thing to do, and he's done that. Now, is it sensible? Fine, it is actually. Should it be acceptable? I don't know.
Because I was going to say, looking at it, why didn't this apology come before the show? Because you knew that, oh, my passport has been seized, and there's a very, very high chance that he's going to go late or get to miss the event. Why couldn't he, or the management have said something?
If you check the second page, of this, it says something about we could have moved the show, but my team and I believe we could meet up. How? When already your ticket, your passport, a day, 2 days has not been released yet. All you could have done was to actually make a statement, guys, I will not, because even when you get to the US, you need to rest.
You will.
You need to rest before you go for a show and everything. So if in 2 days you are still in Nigeria and your show in the US is in 2 days time, or your show in the US is in 1 day time, 24 hours time, and your passport has not been released yet, if they are releasing your passport on the day, and there was no, I mean, all these things could have been saved if Kizz had gone and said, guys, the show would not hold, there's a new date, and people will not travel. They won't travel to meet you and everything. They won't waste flight tickets and all of that. They will come at the right time. You knew that you had a show for tomorrow. Your passport still there for US Embassy. And then you waited till they called you out on Twitter. Oh, sorry guys, my passport. It's just for me. Apology is nice, but I think it's just a case of, if he was not called out,
you wouldn't explain.
You wouldn't have explained. Or if it was not called out, you wouldn't. I think that it's just responsible enough as well. I mean, we can blame the the consulate this thing. Say, why did you release this passport? But Kizz as well, you have a management and all of that. He said the performance would have been longer also if the venue had allowed. How would they waited for exactly? He said, so sorry guys, I'm
going to talk about
a new date to be announced and all your tickets.
Making up to you now. Ticket remain valid. Does it mean that they are not going to purchase new tickets?
Yes. So it means Kizz will come to DMV again
to do
a free show for everyone, same venue. It also means that he's going to incur the expenses of booking that same venue again, of logistics, security, and all of that. I don't know when that when that is going to happen.
Will it even happen?
I mean, it might happen. Kizz has the money. I mean, the Buga money is there and everything. But the lesson from this is, if you cannot make a meeting, if you can't make a show, if you are going to be late for something, you communicate. Communication is cheaper than apologies.
Actually,
you understand? So, like, for me, it just didn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. When you say, oh, you were trying so hard, you knew you were in Nigeria the day before your show in the US.
Come on.
Burna Boy will tell you, sorry guys, I won't be at wireless, listen, we cannot make this and that.
There's no need for
a couple of other artists will tell you that as well. That is the proper thing to do. Artists in the US, they miss shows as well, due to one or two things. But what they do is they communicate ahead to say, due to logistic reasons, I won't be available at this particular show. The fans may be upset, but you know what? They would understand that you respect them enough. Now, this for me doesn't show respect to the fans. It just shows, oh, they are dragging me right now. Let me apologize. Even though, I feel, well, it's still better than nothing, than keeping quiet. Davido.
Now Davido has been, caught in the mix. After Kizz posted, you had to comment, oh, I know how hard they are trying to get you. We're trying to get America. You good, bro. God got you. Go ahead and kill the rest of the talk.
I think personally, I think this is not responsible from Davido.
That it wasn't needed.
I think it's not. I think it's very, very irresponsible from David to say this. See, artists support artists, but not when bad behavior is evident. You understand? If Kizz obviously should have communicated way ahead. Guys, I won't be available for this show and everything. You can even see my passport has been, you can even state the reason.
Exactly.
The US did not release my passport on time. So guys, I'm sorry, let's create a new date and everything. Now you went there, you perform for 20 minutes and you're saying the venue did not allow. Come on.
Wow.
Oh, okay, so
like now. 4 hours have they been there?
Like they've been there for over 4 hours. And you said how would the venue allow? When has given you some time to perform and everything, they have other things to do.
Yeah.
Same thing with the O2 and everything.
Exactly.
They tell you this is the time and that's the time.
And that's it. Davido caught
You
in
get
the mix, no.
So I don't think Davido should have
Now-
allowed himself
now
to be,
it's
to be
the
caught,
case of my
in the
bestie,
mix
my
and
bestie.
everything.
I'm
This
following everyone.
this is promoting bad behavior. You see, I know how hard did he try to?
How?
Okay, yes, we understand how hard Kizz tried to get to the US.
Yeah.
But what happened to communication to the fans who bought tickets and everything? Apology is good. I
Yeah.
can say that.
Yeah.
Apology that shows. Oh yeah, is but in hindsight, he should actually and Davido should not get involved in all this. I know how he got to America and everything. No, you are a citizen. You can decide to wake up today and say America.
US, wake
up in Nigeria and wake up in US again. And you are a citizen. This guy has to go through a process of getting tickets, getting visa approved, getting everything approved. You are not a citizen. You are a Nigerian. You understand? This guy is an American artist as well, apart from being in Nigeria. So you can't say I know how he tried to. You are pleading on his behalf. I know it is good. You want to do brotherhood and all of that. Shout out to Kizz, shout out to Davido. But I think that Kizz Daniel or Davido rather, here is just trying to promote bad behavior.
Quick one before we go. If you have a bestie, will your bestie go all the way out for you?
I mean, a bestie can go all the way out, but I think that at times, more would they try to analyze, these things very well. At times, you need to understand that there are some things that you just sit out. Davido should have sat this one out and just lock up, not supporting everything, because this one, to be honest, 80-90% is on Kizz Daniel. You get, if they have delayed your passport, please, you get mad to talk. You have a team, say it. Tell the fans, guys, they will have left the venue since. In fact, they wouldn't even have come.
Yes, they wouldn't
at all.
Fly, they wouldn't.
But you say you can make it. You can make it on the day of the event, is when you are leaving Nigeria or getting to the US. Come on,
guys, let us know what you think. Sheyi said apology is fine, but it doesn't sit too well with him. We should have communicated
professionally. It is
ahead.
not good enough.
Guys, let us know what you think. Share your thoughts down below. And should Davido have involved himself in this whole brouhaha? Share your thoughts.
He's the only one who is following us.
Right. Drop your comments. I'll catch you on the very, very next one. Bye, guys.
Stay safe and God bless, guys.